Hi everybody, Matt Rosenthal, CEO of Mindcore Technology Group. Today I want to speak with you about a term that is way overused and I think it's lost its true meaning. And that term is Virtual CIO or VCIO. First of all, in a large company, for example, I back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I worked for a multi-billion-dollar public corporation in IT. And they had a CIO, right? In that large setting, the chief information officer oversees everything technology-wise, everything. It's a very administrative position, but from that position, the vision is created, and that vision is lined up with the business. Large businesses large corporations have that level of need, but when you really think about it and you dial it back, so does a business that has 10 people in it and everything in between. The only difference is it's what flavor of that you need. Meaning, do you need a full-time CIO, or do you need a part-time CIO, or do you need an outsourced CIO, which is essentially a virtual CIO, which is what I'm going to talk about right now. To the people that I'm speaking to right now, to those of you that own businesses, that work in businesses, that have leadership or decision-making roles in a business, you need to know that the virtual CIO, that your technology guide is giving you everything that you need. Here's what they must give you. If you're not getting all of these things, I'm telling you, you should get rid of them. You should find somebody who's going to come to the table and give you what you need, okay? Virtual CIO, what it must be. I have a list here of a few things. One, it must be a guide. It must be somebody who can share their knowledge, share their experience, and guide you down the right path to improve your business. They need to have a broad background, they need to have a diverse experience, and they need to be able to put themselves in your shoes, to understand your business, and to give you the advice that you need. Pros, cons, good, bad, it all comes from a diverse set of experience. They've got to be a guide. The person who you work with, they have to have that set of experience, and you should dive in. You should ask them about their background. You should ask them where they've been, what they've done, and you really should make sure that they're going to come to the table and they're really going to be able to deliver for you, okay? Strategy. I'm going to give you two at a time. Strategy and planning. If the person that you're working with as a virtual CIO has the right background, they are naturally, organically, they are going to be able to deliver on strategy. And as a subset of that, they're going to help you plan. Assuming that you have a vision for your business and that you put some time aside every month, every quarter, every year, right, all of those, every month, to work on your strategy so that it lines up with the vision of where you're taking your company, where your company's going, you have got to have the right CIO, virtual CIO, at the table with you, asking you the right questions, not necessarily agreeing with you just for the sake of agreeing. You need somebody who's going to push you, who's going to question you, who's going to help you peel back the layers, who's going to probe a little bit, and who's going to really make sure that the creative process is happening when it comes to planning and it comes to strategy. Think outside the box, ask the right questions. Okay, this is a huge, huge part of this role. Okay. Next item is business impact of decisions. One of the most critical items on this list. Your virtual CIO has got to have the perspective, the experience, and the diversity, again, of background, having worked in a variety of places, a variety of situations, with a variety of teams, on a variety of projects, to be able to know how to give you the guidance you need so that when you make a decision based on the advice and guidance of your VCIO, who you should be leaning on, okay, they should be able to give you the business impact or the potential business impact of the decision that you're making from their perspective. You as a business leader, owner, decision maker, okay, you are putting people around you who are your leadership team. And some of those people being outsourced potentially, as your VCIO most likely is, have got to understand you, your business, and be able to explain to you the business impact of your decision. You want that person at the table with you. Your VCIO is critical in that process. And again, every single decision you make, one way or the other, is relying on technology somewhere. So make sure that you've got the right person at the table with you. Risk management. plays right into the flow of everything I'm saying to you. Your virtual CIO, having everything that I've already previously said to you guys, that VCIO has got to be able, in a user-friendly language, in a language that is just understandable, explain to you and share with you the potential risks of not just the technology side of things, right? In my case, I'm able, because of my background and my diverse experience in running many businesses and having succeeded and failed, I do have a unique perspective that I'm able to bring to the table and ask business questions. Might not even be technology. Many times the conversations that I have with my clients, my friends, anybody who's seeking my guidance, those conversations, oftentimes I may just look at somebody and say, whoa, hold on a second. Did you think about, 5 steps down the road, if you do this, what about this? What about the impact to your employees? What about the impact to your customers? What process are you putting in place to account for A, B, and C? There's a variety of questions. So your virtual CIO, in terms of risk management, has to be able to explain risk to you in a really understandable way. But along with that, you should be looking at your VCIO in the risk management capacity as somebody who can actually bleed over a lot, and be just another person who you rely on for information, for guidance in every aspect of your business, if they've got that breadth and depth of experience where they can really be a true advisor to you. Okay? Next one, budget planning. Got to talk about budget. You're running a business, you're touching money, money's coming in, money's going out. You're in business to make money, right? You're not in business to lose money. So in the true sense of the technology conversation, there's certainly an annual budget that needs to be there. There's certainly, when you take into account risk management, planning, strategy, let's use cybersecurity for example. I run into this all the time. Very few people, which it's hard to believe, still are not budgeting for cybersecurity. Now, there's a variety of different things that you should be budgeting for when it comes to cybersecurity, but your virtual CIO absolutely should be keeping you up to speed on current threats, current risks, current strategies, and should be delivering you the budget, right, for the tools, the proactive measures you should be taking. If you don't get that, you're missing out on a huge aspect of what a VCIO should be doing. In fact, what they're doing for you is setting you up for failure, because you will be hit with a cyber breach. And you could listen to some other videos that I have, which I'll post down below, about cybersecurity, because we talk a lot about it. Huge threat to your business. Your virtual CIO must be on a regular basis talking with you about it. There's a never-ending stream of guidance that attaches to budget that your virtual CIO has a responsibility to deliver to you. Okay, so this is a very condensed, short list of what your virtual CIO should be doing. If you're not getting these things from your virtual CIO, you're not getting what you should be getting. This can take your business to heights that you have never reached before. Okay, this is a very important aspect of owning the business, managing your business, and being a leader in your business. It's a very important person to have on your team. And with that, I will say to you that I've got 20 years of experience in doing this. If you have any questions you want to ask, and if you'd like for me to help you vet somebody that you're considering, if you'd like to bounce some questions off of me relative to your current provider, if you'd like to bounce questions off of me just because you want somebody's opinion, I'm here. I'm at your service. It costs you nothing to ask me a question. Send me a message, send me an email, shoot me a text, shoot me a message in any way that you want to. I'm happy to help you. What my hope for you is that this video inspires you to think about this and to make sure that you're getting what you deserve. Look forward to hearing from you. Please share this video with as many people as you can. The more businesses that we can help be successful, the better off everybody's gonna be. All right? Have a great day. I'll talk to you really soon, and thank you again.